Mic check 1, 2. What is this?
Yo,
Who's back
fuck
to
up.
business?
We're doing a podcast, yo.
My man's went to school, and I knew this before this was said. He had a class where they told him where he was in a class with a bunch of his Caucasian fellow students, and they said, "Yo, we don't see black people. We only see the news." And that's cool. You only see what they present you. So I understand. But if you don't want shit like this to happen, if like they don't, because they'll tell you they don't want shit like this to happen. We definitely don't want shit like this to happen because that could be one of us. We're all young black men in here, and at any day that could be one of us. If somebody, if a cop who came up, not even the same as us, something remotely close to understand, they wouldn't do that.
They shouldn't. I'll say that.
Feel me? Like, that's a fact. Absolutely. I'm not gonna say they wouldn't because you never know what anybody's capable of, no matter where they came from. But they would have a better understanding of who they're dealing with and why this person is being this way. Why he's acting irrational, why he may be compliant. And this is what I'm saying. People have complied. Philando Castile fucking told them he had a fucking firearm in the car and reached to give his license or whatever the case is and got shot in front of his girl and his baby.
That one was crazy.
People are Listen. People are complying. People are complying and getting shot still. Black people, not people. Black people are complying. Black people are complying and still getting shot. This is a problem.
That's why I feel like it's deeper than rap. Because at this point, they're just making a statement.
So you said it's still what?
It's deeper than rap. Because
deeper than rap.
Yeah, that's all they want to do right now. They're just letting us know, like, yo, no matter what y'all may think, no matter where y'all be getting, no matter where you may be getting in life or whatever you're doing, just know we run shit. That's the only thing it could be. Because what, like, you're going to court and you have all of these facts, all of these documents. If anybody else of color was in that position, they'd be going to jail. No matter what the case is, you have all of these, you're going to jail.
No, I mean it's a proven fact that black people are. White person did the same crime as a black person, they sent his life. This is a proven fact. This is a proven fact.
So it can't be nothing more than a statement.
Listen, they giving these cops bail that they know that these cops can achieve.
Without even spending none of their money.
And they're not even giving them bail. You know, that's the crazy thing. They're giving them bonds. A bond and a bail is complete. You only got to put up 10% of what your bond is. So if you got $50,000, if your bond is $50,000, you only got to put up $5,000. These people have houses that the police help you get a home. Like the police help you get a house. All you gotta do is put up your home as leverage for that bond, and you can come out of jail. How much was the cops' bail for the Breonna Taylor case?
Wait, when he got charged? He have a bail? I think he did get it too. It was like. I think it was some 100,000.
100,000. His home. He put his home up. He put his home up, and he came home the same day.
Niggas get caught with a gun. Period.
1 mil.
This should be 500,000.
1 mil.
Oh, okay.
What's 10% of $1 million?
100,000.
He got that in his house. He got that in assets.
Car.
He's home.
Pension.
He's home. He's home. He gets to fight his case from the outside. Something black people don't get to do at all. We don't get to fight our cases from the outside. We got to sit in jail for 3 years, 2 years, but we got the right to a speedy trial.
Maybe still getting paid too, so proven.
He probably on leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. They put these cops on paid leave after they kill somebody. Paid leave
after they kill a
No. They said that they suspended. I remember that.
Suspended
the civil
with
case.
pay or with not?
No,
because you can get suspended
without
with
pay.
pay.
No, without pay. Yeah, I
without
remember
pay?
the civil case. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I remember that.
Yeah.
No, I definitely remember that.
But that was
because they was moving on them. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that
they
was
had a
after
whole
the
movement
case.
that made it.
That was part of the case though. Like
Okay.
that's not something
Yeah,
that
that was a
happened out
civil
the
case.
window.
That was part of the civil case.
Yeah, so they had to fight for that even.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, facts. No, facts. No, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
These motherfuckers be paid administrative leave after
Yeah,
murder.
it's crazy,
Right. Man, I ain't gonna
man. Yeah,
Cool.
this shit's
Bah!
crazy, dog. Shit's really out of pocket, man. Like, niggas gotta do what they can, dog. I'm going for Biden, dog. I feel niggas. I'm not bad. Like, trust me, nigga. Out of these two
That's the next
candidates,
topic.
I would want to vote for Trump, right?
So we moving on.
10%. I would want to vote for Biden. 30%. I don't want none of these niggas.
My only
This
thing with
is
that
the
is,
best of evil. But
R.I.P. Breonna Taylor.
of course, I already said that 3 times.
a million.
We can say it again. Hell yeah, we can say it 3 times.
Before we transition.
But
Biden.
you got
Over Trump, hell yes. That's the thing. It's not that I like Biden,
Yo,
but it's better.
Let me chime in.
over Trump.
Let me chime in
That's
because
all
I heard y'all
I'm
talking about
saying.
this. I heard you talking about this the day we had you get together. You asked him. You basically said, "Would you want somebody who lies versus somebody who's telling you the truth?"
Mm-hmm.
I would absolutely prefer somebody who lies, who's 10 times smarter than the nigga who's telling me the truth.
That's what I said.
But they both have
Absolutely.
the same agenda though.
The
Like,
same
he might be-
agenda
that's
as what?
debatable.
The same agenda in what? Because
That's
it's
debatable.
similar, but it's not the same.
Yeah, alright, this is Biden lost me when he said this shit. He got on, he was on camera, and he said, he's like, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. What? What gives you any right for those words to come out of your mouth?
I'm gonna tell you this.
Nigga, Trump did some wild shit, dog.
Trump's wild, period. Okay, what gives you the right to say that?
Absolutely none. But let me tell you this.
But I can see, but nah, I can see where he's coming from, but it's not right. I definitely
It's absolutely not right.
Yeah. I'll take
You
that.
can understand
I'll
something
take
that's
that.
absolutely wrong.
I'll definitely take that.
Yeah,
I'll
You can
take that.
understand something even though it's wrong.
Yeah, okay,
Right.
yeah.
So,
It
boom.
was not right, but I
Yeah.
could definitely.
Biden
see
has
something.
said something. See what he said? If you don't vote for me, you're black. He gotta fix that. He gotta rectify that. He has to. At this time right now, an age where it's like black people have this much, I don't even want to call it power, because we ain't never had
Yeah.
that.
Nah, it's not.
It's
We
a
got
moment-
this
it's
much
a
momentum.
momentum.
Yeah, it's a
That
Momentum.
Yep.
We got momentum. He absolutely has to rectify that. You know who's not gonna? You know who would say that? And there's no rectification for it. Trump.
But he'll say anything and not rectify.
That's cool. I would rather the nigga who is going to rectify it because he has to. All day, every day.
See, in that sense, because of the nigga we're talking about, yes, but I'd rather we go back to that. He's smarter than this nigga, bro.
Okay, but
Because I definitely feel you. I would love
because your whole beef is he's a politician. Trump's not a
Biden
politician.
Trump.
Trump, you know where his heart is at. And I completely understand that. He's
I
fucking
definitely
retarded.
understand
That's
that. I love that
He's
about him.
re-
I swear to you.
I
said
love the
that
real,
too.
I love the realness. I love the
I
realness.
respect
Genuinely
it.
retarded.
He's
Yo, I
retarded
respect it.
though. I would much rather a nigga who is gonna lie and sprinkle in some truth, but he's 10 times smarter. I would much rather prefer that.
Just because of that, bro. Once it comes to that even balance field, I'm not Republican or Dominican.
Yeah, we don't. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna
I
say
ain't
it.
Rican or Dominican, nigga. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm not Republican or Democrat. I'm more independent. Like, I like to choose which one weighs more. And then I'm like, alright, boom. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, Trump gotta go, bro. Like, I feel what he's saying. Some of this shit is alright, but it's not enough.
I got one question though. Who's done more to black people, Trump or Biden? Not for them, to them.
To them?
Yeah.
What do you mean, to them?
Like
In
to
a
diminish
negative
them,
way
to hurt them.
or
Yeah.
to hurt them?
If you're talking about, cause see what I'm saying, you got.
See, because he did.
If you're talking presidency, Biden hasn't been president. But if you're talking about as a person, as a human being,
But see, that's the thing too. Trump isn't
I
a
would
baller.
say Trump.
Okay, so to me, I would have to say definitely Biden only because he's a politician. He's been in this game long enough. Like Trump is literally a president. Like that's it. Like he didn't do no campaigning before.
That's why I took
none
the
of that.
presidency out of it. And I just said that's
No, and I feel you, yeah, and I respect that. So, but in my theory of it, I have to go by him. But in his years of presidency, which is the last 4 years, Biden has not done nothing. Last 4 years, Biden has done nothing to hurt black people.
in the last
and Trump
4
has
years.
still he
But he
had.
had like a at least 12-year run. That's,
Yo, but look.
let me just throw this out there. Let me just throw this out there. I understand that 100%. But if you did something for 12 years, this is a hypothetical, it's complete hypothetical. If you cheated on your girl for 12 years straight, in the last 4 years, you've been absolutely faithful, and that's your mindset now to be faithful, and you've been sticking to that. Of course, you are held accountable for what you did for the 12 years.
Yeah.
But as a person, as a man, you don't want to hear that because you're on track for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You are rectifying the wrong you did for those 12 years.
Okay.
You deserve the right to be like, yo, I did that. That's not
But
what I'm doing.
she's still not wrong for doubting you.
She's still not doubt. You can doubt. You did it before. I mean? But if you have you deserve. She has the right, and you deserve.
I understand
to be able to rectify what you did wrong.
100%. I agree with you. But in this situation, it's like you haven't even. There's a whole bottle right there. You haven't even apologized. You've never said sorry. You just expect.
But he's apologizing.
But you just wake up one day and it's like, all right, I'm going to apologize in this way.
I got you.
But you guys have to do this for me to apologize.
All right, so let
that's
me
what's
tell you,
going on right now.
You got that. So let me tell you like this, though, bro. So let me just say like this. What was we saying earlier? We were saying that this is a man, right, versus a politician.
Facts.
Now, what you gotta understand is, ever since Obama, we have gotten just a little bit more power in the voting thing because more people are voting now of our. So with that little bit of power, so I'm not saying he's not wrong for what you said. You got that 100%. But as a politician, if them niggas ain't even voting, why am I doing shit for them? You feel what I'm saying? So now that we actually have a little bit of power into this shit, I gotta do something for them. He's playing a politician. That's what he is.
Okay.
So I'll let you go off that, bro.
Now. How does I want to understand, like, all right, because so when he was elected president, didn't the people vote for Hillary and he just won the electoral votes and he became president off that?
Yep.
So how much of a role does our vote even play in their system for us to be?
Our vote matters a lot. Depending on which state we're in.
Yeah. On that kind of sense, yeah.
Our vote matters a lot.
It matters a little bit
where we are at.
Generally, it matters but a lot
where
you're at, definitely.
But okay, that's what it is. Trump won because he won the swing states.
The bigger states. This is why they do the census too. The census makes it so whoever has the more population, they get the bigger numbers for the.
So that's what I'm saying. If you're not in a swing state or something like, if you're not in one of those places, how much does your vote count?
Because in this year, I have to say, you're right. Generally, you're pretty much kind of right.
Which is why I didn't vote prior to this year.
In this year, it does matter because of the games that this president would play. So we have to. Like, because if it's close, he's going to say that fuck shit with what he's been saying. He's been building up to it. So we have to make it so that there's so many that even the people who say that this is the max amount of if he's saying it's true happen, that there's still more than that to be like, all right, even if that happened, there's so many, it's not enough to say that it. You know what I mean?
Bring it up to change.
That's why it actually matters now. Like, if it was any other time, you say that to me, I'd be like, yeah, you right, bro. We in a blue state. Massachusetts is not changing. We actually kind of protected from Trump's bullshit from a lot of shit because we're Massachusetts. You know what I mean? So they take care of us type shit. So I definitely feel you. But on the shit that's happening now, because he would play that game of if it's close, that's why everybody just needs to vote, because he would say that even when he lose, like if it was like he won, I'm guaranteeing it's not gonna. I'd be like, all right, cool. Ain't no recount, nothing. Biden's gonna be like, all right, cool. But if it say that he lost, I'm like, nah, it was rigged. They at least tainted 1,800 million.
But alright, so that brings up another point though. The shit that happened in Florida last time.
Yeah.
Well, all the fucking ballots that weren't even counted, all the shit that they found in the trash, all this other bullshit.
Yep.
So we're all going out to vote, all doing this. We're all doing what we have to do. Then when it gets to their part, they play their game. So no matter what we vote, they play their game.
This is why,
But
and this is why up until now I didn't vote. I feel like there's a system. It's all systematic.
Yeah.
And no matter who we put in that position, there's still a system that doesn't play in our part. By our part, I mean African Americans.
Mhm.
I gotta stop fucking calling this that.
I feel you.
Black people. There's no like I feel like there's a system in which it doesn't play in our favor, which is why I didn't vote until then.
Facts.
Until now. But right now, like it's the momentum, bro. It's the momentum that we have. Bro.
And we need more.
We need more, and we have
more.
a real opportunity to make like
'Cause
our
we're
voices
making
are
noise.
stronger than ever.
The whole world is hearing this right now.
Stronger than
COVID
ever.
got
Facts.
the whole world gotten us back right now.
Facts.
We're making
Like we are
noise.
stronger than ever right now. This is the most that's ever been done. They're passing laws on how to train police officers and how they hold police officers accountable for their actions in certain places. Not all places, not even the places that matter.
But sure.
In certain places, they're
That's
doing
a
these
start.
things. It's a start.
Mhm.
That's why it's important right now. It's just that.
And the more places that turn, the more places will be like, oh wait, I don't want to be that different. I don't want to be the sore thumb over here. Let me turn too. We gotta infect niggas with the right shit. I'm telling you, man, we gotta chip at it.
I hear what you're
Little
saying.
by little.
100%.
But what? All right. So too, but also with this shit though, right? When it comes to the voting thing, with the states, no, I'm just saying with the electoral vote because it's with the electoral votes, it's also like those states that are throwing out the trash, that's throwing out those ballots and shit. Usually, those states is Trump states because they're the only ones who's dumb enough to listen to them. Like we're Massachusetts. I seen it. I was like, oh shit, is that a new mailbox? Oh, it's a drop box. Oh, okay. Like we are on it, nigga. Library had a drop. I seen like a couple of them.
But
shit.
that's what I'm saying, though. The game is so dirty.
Nah,
He's gonna do whatever the fuck he has to
Let me
do.
say
But
this.
it won't
Yo,
touch.
yo, no
But that's
bullshit.
what I'm saying.
If you
He
wanna say-
won't touch us. Like,
If you want to say fuck Biden,
I'm saying that 100%.
and I feel you.
I feel you. I
I'm
feel
mad
you.
at that.
Kamala Harris.
Fuck her, too.
She's a savage.
She's not only she's black, but
She is, but bro,
you have to understand.
you know how she made her name and her position?
I don't know. She probably sucked their fucking goddamn.
Nah, she was throwing niggas under the bus for maximum amount of time for minimal crime.
You see how you know that? You see how you got privy to information? She needs to rectify that.
Will
She
she
needs
though?
to rectify.
Who gets in the position and alright, go ahead.
You saying will she? And if this was regular, I would. If this was like any other time, I would feel you.
Yeah, we actually
We have the
a voice right
momentum.
now.
We have the
Yeah,
voice.
right,
She
make
gotta
it
rectify
that.
that.
Right,
Okay,
make it
She
do
has
that.
to.
So
And Trump's not.
so if we get her, if we get them into office, right, and they don't,
Yeah.
then what?
It would still be better for us because Trump doesn't have.
I don't think so though.
All right, so,
doesn't have
so
all-
look.
he doesn't have
Hold
all
on. I didn't want to do this. But have y'all heard of anything about the platinum plan and?
Well, Ice Cube.
No, not that's the contract for black people. They used them though. They used them in the shit.
Yeah. Some ice
They used them in the shit though. Yeah, they said that he helped them with it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I thought this nigga was joking, bro.
No.
Bro. Cause you know I'm not into this.
But that's the thing though.
I'm not into this politics shit, my nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Cause I'm a black man in America, and it's always gonna be hard for me, no matter who's in that shit.
1/3.
Yeah, but we
man,
can try to make it easier though. That's all that I'm saying.
Listen,
The more
this is,
power we have, just the less
Alright.
easier it'll be.
no bullshit. I understand
I mean,
100%
the more
where y'all
easier
are
it'll be.
coming
I'm
from.
sorry. More easier.
And I'm now thinking about voting just for y'all, just for what y'all said to me today. I'm thinking about it because I'm 100% like fuck all that bullshit. But from the beginning,
about to vote?
I'm gonna break it down. But from the beginning,
Talk about it.
when black people first got the right to vote, after we fought for that shit, right? We'll go in and vote 20 people, right? They'll count 2 ballots. So from the beginning,
Facts.
they've been fucking us over.
Big facts.
What makes
But it's
niggas
been
think
getting better though.
Advertising.
how?
They're not only counting 2 no more. Is that not better?
Because it's not 20 no more.
It's still not 2. Like it's still not like it. See, the thing is now we don't because that happened. See, that's what they did. They fucked us in the. But then when they made it so that they was like, nah, everybody got to do it. Like y'all are fucking wild. Like, this is not fair. We was already like, man, fuck your system. Y'all niggas was fucking us already. Now we don't even care no more. Which is why I understand y'all's mentality. That's why I was to this point. I was like, I get it. But it's like, nigga, we are actually making it go. We got to chip at. We need at every power possible. And if you do, and that's what I'm saying too. And that's why I'm mad that you don't vote because you actually think. You're not just gonna be like, oh, niggas is voting for Democrats, I'm gonna vote for Democrats too. Nah, you're gonna be like, okay, who is whatever. And when you do your shit, I guarantee, bro, you're probably gonna pick the person that I'm gonna pick. Chances are, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause it's like it's more about how much of the things you can take. Cause nobody's perfect. These are all groups of different shit. Feel me? Like it's always a gamble because it's always niggas this game. Even with Trump, he's being 100, but he still has to lie because he has to play the politic game for the votes. He has to do that. And with the billion, the platinum plan, that's just bullshit, bro.
I don't even know what that is.
What's the platinum plan?
Broke that shit down, bro. When he was talking about putting
in a nutshell.
Yeah, in a nutshell, he's talking about putting $5 billion into. He said this is what he said. It was supposed to be $5 billion into black-owned businesses to help them grow and to create internal generational revenue.
Wasn't there already something like that in place and it just never happened?
I think there was something like that. No, nothing like that big. Hell no, actually no.
Not that big.
Not that big, yeah. But probably there was little things that probably happened like that. But they probably made it so it was statewide like decision. Like this is supposed to be a federal thing. But even when it's not what it is, man. Like niggas is saying that the $5 billion is for the actual infrastructure. It's not for the like businesses itself. So they just saying if the infrastructure grows, then just because the infrastructure grows and there's more jobs, black people will get more jobs, just generally. They're not saying like, oh, we're going to make sure that black people are the ones who are, you know what I'm saying? They're just saying we're going to put it in areas where black people work or could work so that we're going to...
And on top of that, I'm not into politics and that. But all I know is niggas like us, niggas like who got 9 to 5s, who are struggling, get taxed the most. It makes no sense. While the niggas who make the most money get taxed the least. It just makes no sense to me. It's like, why are we paying for other people? We're struggling. Why are we paying for other people to get their salaries, their incomes? Why is that not coming from the people who are making the most money?
But I understand that 100%. But I feel like voting will never change that because that's their game. At the end of the day, that's their system. They're not going to change that. We have to learn that system and become a part of it.